Hello students, a very good morning to you. How are you? I hope you all okay. Dear students, before I start the chapter, I want to tell you something. That you are showing so much ignorance to your studies. You are not sending your homework. Again, I can't understand what is your problem. All the students are not sending their homework. We are requesting you again and again. Please send your homework and do it properly. If you have asked to draw the diagram 5 times, then you have to practice it. And you don't forget that your board exam must be held. Clear? So you have to prepare yourself for board exams because you are in board class and at any cost the exam will be held. This should be remembered by all the students of class 10. You are in board class and it's your major responsibility or moral responsibility to do your study properly at time and send homework to the concerned teachers, whether it is chemistry, physics, biology, whatever the subject is. You have to regularly do your work. So now let's continue at chapter 8 of class 10, that is how to organism reproduce. Today we will complete this chapter. Clear? So the topic left is reproductive health. So before we start about reproductive health, let's define it. What do you mean by reproductive health? As we know, after physical maturity of the body, both in male and female, we saw reproductive capacity. And before reproduction, we must be prepared physically, mentally and socially for the act. And there are many problems are caused due to or during the reproductive phase. So what are these problems? Like population explosion. If we have not so much knowledge about the sex education, then the population ratio, you know that in India the population is up to 1.5 150 crore. It approximately estimated that 150 crore population. So why this occurs? Why all the people not produce or all the people have not so many children? Because they have knowledge and they are aware of themselves that how their family should be reduced. So for this we have many organizations both in governmental and private to reduce the family size, to care for the reproductive health. And in our society we know that the female is always able to give birth to its young ones. That's why the reproductive health of the female must be cared. Means during pregnancy the female must be give good food, mental peace. That's why she can afford a child. Clear? So like your regular medical checkup, proper vaccination during pregnancy, good food, and these are the conditions or properties of reproductive health. Now let's understand what will happen if we are not aware about the reproductive health, then what problems may cause. Clear, students? So if we are not aware of the reproductive health, then the rate of MMR, maternal mortality rate, MMR, maternal mortality rate, and IMR means infant mortality rate will increase. Means if we not care the pregnant ladies during its pregnancy, it may lead to cause death of the ladies or death of the female as well as death of the infant. So we have to care for it. And we should also give awareness or spread awareness among people not to get pregnant consequently. It means there is an interval of 3 years must be done between the children, and we should aware about that how to create a small family. So as we know the sex ratio, if we estimate the sex ratio of our country, then many states of our country have different type of sex ratio and it is determined per thousand. Means per thousand, how many of them are male and how many of them are female. Due to the killing of female foeticide, the ratio of females get decreasing nowadays. So we must aware for this also, means we have to protect or we have to prevent the killing of female foeticide. Clear? So the sex ratio should be maintained in our country. That's why we can give a healthy society or we can make a healthy society. So now let's understand how can we maintain the size of the family, due to which we have to get some awareness about birth control methods, which is the main topic, that is birth control method. One is your birth control method and another is your STD, which we will study. STD means sexually transmitted disease. Why? Due to our carelessness we suffer from different type of STDs, and why we need to control the birth rate. As I have told you, if we not control the birth rate, then gradually there will be population explosion, means the population size will increase, that they will not get proper job, proper food. They show different type of malnutrition of different nutrients, due to which we need to control the rate of population, or we should reduce the population size, due to which we should give some idea about different type of birth control method. And if the persons are illiterate and they have no idea about sex education, then we must aware them. Like nowadays the advertisements in TV, radio and newspapers are, you must see that what are the different type of methods to control birth. That's why here we can broadly divide the birth control method into 4 categories. First one is your barrier method. Second one is your chemical method, barrier method, hormonal method, chemical method and surgical method. Barrier, hormonal, chemical and surgical. These are the different type of methods. And dear students, in the overall today's discussion, you have to remember this topic, because this question comes as 5 marks. And the question will be like this: write the different type of contraceptive methods that is used by various peoples of our country or of the world. So they are broadly divided into 4 categories: barrier, hormonal, chemical and surgical. So now discuss about barrier method. Barrier method means when the entry of sperm is prevented to going inside the female body, that is called as barrier method. And we can take example of diaphragms. Diaphragm is the device which can be used to stop the entry of sperm into the female body. Clear? Again, in barrier method, we can say other devices are used nowadays to stop the entry of sperm. Next one is hormonal. In hormonal, we can take example of contraceptive pills. And these contraceptive pills contain the combination of 2 type of hormones. One is estrogen and progesterone. This will help in preventing the pregnancy. That's why this is another method to control the birth or to control the population size. Next is chemical method. In chemical method, we can take the example of spermicides. Spermicides are spermicides also can be used to killing the sperms. Clear? Next one is surgical. This is most important and you can learn more about this methods from your book, NCERT book, or from all-in-one. So here I can't explain you so many things. That's why you should need to learn yourself. And here I gave you the examples that what are, suppose for example, barrier method example, you can take diaphragms, then hormonal method, then chemical methods, spermicides, then surgical method, and another is IUD, which will consider under barrier method. IUD means intrauterine devices. Intrauterine devices. They are used inside the uterus to stop the fertilization or to stop the implantation. Like you can take the example of copper T, copper 7, and hormonal IUD method LNG20. LNG20. These are the examples of IUDs, or you can say this as IUCD. Intrauterine contraceptive devices means these devices are used inside the female body to stop implantation of the zygote, or it stops fertilization by releasing the copper ion and by creating a disbalance between the hormones, due to which it will not support the fertilization. Next one is your surgical method. This is of two types. One is called as vasectomy and another is tubectomy. Vasectomy surgical method is permanent and it is irreversible. It means here we discussed about 4 methods, out of which 3 are reversible. Means barrier, hormonal and chemical. Means if the couple want, they can get pregnant. The female can get pregnant. But here surgical method is the permanent treatment of birth control method. Once surgery was done, then the couple will unable to reproduce or unable to produce offspring. So this is of two types. Vasectomy, which is done in male. Vasectomy is the surgical method in case of male, and tubectomy is the surgical method in female. So what happens in vasectomy? In vasectomy, from a small point of the vas deferens, you know that vas deferens carries the sperm towards the urethra. If the vas deferens is cut from a small incision or from a small point and it is tied up, then the sperm can't reach to the urethra, or the sperm releasing sperm will be stopped, due to which fertilization will not occur. Same tubectomy. In case of tubectomy, a small part of fallopian tube will be cut and tied up. Tied up means it will be binded by something. So tubectomy is seen in female or can be done in female, and in this method the fallopian tube, the small part of fallopian tube is cut and tied up, due to which the ovum can released to the fallopian tube and fertilization will not occur. As you know, in case of mammals, in case of human beings, fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube and at the ampullary isthmic region. If the fallopian tube is cut, then the ovum released from the ovary can't reach to the fallopian tube, due to which the fertilization will not occur. So this is permanent method. Clear? You have to explain these methods broadly. When the school will open, we will again discuss about these topics and these chapters. Here I can't tell you more about the topic, so you have to learn this yourself, and this is the most important topic which I have discussing with you now, that is different type of birth control methods, and birth control method is necessary to reduce the population size or to stop the increasing population. So they are of different types. With example you can understand. Again the second topic is STD, means sexually transmitted disease. Why sexually transmitted disease occur? If consequent pregnancy occurs in the female, she may affected from sexually transmitted disease. Clear? If unprotected sex will be done, then STD may be occurs. So the major disease means major sexually transmitted disease are HIV, AIDS, gonorrhea and syphilis. From this topic also, one question can arise. Write the name of two diseases that caused due to virus. HIV AIDS is caused due to virus, whereas gonorrhea and syphilis are caused due to bacteria. The question will be asked, write the name of one viral disease and one bacterial disease of or which can be transmitted sexually. That is HIV AIDS is caused due to virus and gonorrhea and syphilis is caused due to bacteria. Clear? So this is the disease and they have different symptoms. As we know that in AIDS, first symptom is weight loss. Gradually the patient suffers from weight loss and small infection can lead to a big disease or can kill the person. Again, whether the disease is the sexually transmitted disease is caused due to bacteria or virus, if its treatment is not done in proper time, then it may lead to death. That's why we have to care for the reproductive health and we should take some awareness or we take some steps to prevent this disease, means sexually transmitted disease. So in this way we can have a healthy reproductive health, and a healthy reproductive health not only gives prosperity but also it gives economic benefit to the country and to the population. That's why you all have to know about reproductive health, its consequences, means its result, what will happen if we not care for the reproductive health, what are its benefits if we control in time, then what is MMR, maternal mortality rate, infant mortality rate, which was increased in past, but nowadays they are decreased because of development in medical science as well as transportation facility, then different type of birth control methods, then your STD. So this is the completion of your chapter 8, and from our next class we will discuss the question answer, both textual and exercise, and some important questions which was come in board exams and have chances to come in your next board exam. So for today this is all about your reproductive health and completion of the chapter.